So welcome back again. Welcome to the new people. Like I say in the title, it's going to be a tuna and sweet corn roll. Now look at the size of this. I think that's bigger than my arm is. Let's see. Almost the length of my arm. Just shy of it. So 67 cents out of the supermarket, and it's still kind of warm, right? Now I don't need all of this to make the big huge sandwich like this. Well, I'll show you how I do it. Now, let's see if we can get it. So this is this. And it's a slightly kind of a crispy bread. You can get a cheaper one for about 50 cents. This 67 cents, right? So we're going to go right down the middle with my knife. And I try not to cut my hand with this. I know some of you would enjoy it if I did. Some sadists out there probably like me to cut my fucking hand, but anyhow. Now, so we're dealing with this piece of bread, which is that's big enough for a sandwich, is it not? So we cut it down the middle. Oh, nearly went through and into my hand. Yeah, well, it's got each bleed there for free. Now it's very crispy and very fresh. Maybe I should have waited, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, it's very crispy and very fresh. Probably should have let this cool down. But there you go, this is what we're dealing with. It's cut open. Bit mangled, but it'll do. Now, what I make this out of is, you get these little cans of tuna, kind of like this. They're $1.39 each, takes 2 of these, right? And it comes like this. And they come with packed in olive oil. Now I drain most of the olive oil out of that, because I don't like how it mixes with the mayonnaise and the sweet corn that I have to add. So 2 of these cans. So you can go ahead, open that. I'm going to just dump it into a bowl and I'll show you when I have it done. Be very careful when you're opening these. These are super sharp and they'll cut the fucking hand off you. And with the grease on your fingers, it can be real dangerous. So you just get all that tuna. That's it. It's falling into a bowl here. I'll show you afterwards. Yeah. All that in there. Try and go as quick as I can, because I know a lot of people who don't have the attention span to pay attention here, so I'll try and move quick. Oh, it's all over me. I'm sweating here, really hot. In Spain it's staying about 35 degrees Celsius or more, so I think in Fahrenheit, I think you're dealing with about 100 Fahrenheit, so for the Americans who watch this. So there you go, there's the tuna. I think it's 78 grams of tuna in each of these. So it's a decent amount. Now, I'll try and show you. See, there is the tuna. I just mash it up with my fork. Now, so for that tuna, that would have worked out to be, so I think it was €2.78. Now for this can, that was about 50 cents. It comes in a packet of 3, so I think I paid $1.50, so that's 50 cents. So it's just a can of sweet corn. This has like sweet water in it. I drained most of that out. So again, this goes into the bowl. Just get it all in there. The whole can. Now, you can kind of see what we're dealing with here now. All you've got to do is mix this around. What I like to do with it is, I like to put mayonnaise into it. So, it's just a cheap squeezy bottle of mayonnaise. I think this cost me €1.60 or maybe €1.40, can't quite remember. I mean, that cost. There we go. And so this bowl now is it's full to the top almost. You can just about see it. I'll mix this all around. So like I say, this is enough to fill that entire big roll that I bought. I'll kind of show you what this looks like as I mix it up so you can get an idea. Now these kinds of sandwiches are popular in Ireland, but in Spain I have never once seen anyone eating a tuna and sweet corn sandwich. They must not like them, or they don't know how to make it. I thought, no, but there's maybe cultural difference, not popular, who the fuck knows. This is what you're dealing with. So it's a good sandwich filler. As you can see there now. Like you can feel that's a pretty heavy ball of stuff there now. Now, finally, to put it into the bread. Now all you really need to do is pack it in there. All you have to do is fill it all up. Real easy way to make a sandwich, no cooking involved. And this is actually very affordable. The only thing about tuna is you can't eat tuna all the time. You shouldn't because it has mercury in it. And you can give yourself mercury poisoning, but you have to eat loads of it. If you're eating tuna like this every day, you might end up with mercury poisoning, so don't do that. Now you can see what we're dealing with here. There we go. So we're loaded up here. There is the sandwich. And this would be good. Like I said, the only thing I should have done with this was waited for that bread to cool down, because it's real crispy and crumbly. But I like the crispy bread for this, because what you can do here now, you see, got another piece of bread. Make another one of these sandwiches. So look, if you really had one, you'd have a sandwich this fucking big. Probably too big. More, that's enough to feed. Like if you were to have 2 of them, that's really enough for 2 people. You could even make it, you could even cut that into 3 portions and serve that to 3 people. So that's a good lunch to have, and that's what I recommend if you have tuna and sweet corn lying around. And some mayonnaise, very simple. You can throw a bit of salt or pepper. Some people throw bell peppers and onions. I just do it like this. Tuna, sweet corn, mayonnaise, simple, done. I nearly cut my lip, or maybe did, with that sharp piece of bread on the corner, but like I say, you should let these things cool down. Even a piece of bread like this, these rolls, you can eat these the next day if you don't want to. Some people even prefer it like that a day off. Yep. Yeah, so that's it. Now you know how to do this. For those who bothered their arse to pay attention, I do appreciate the new subscribers. Things are finally, after 3 years of doing this, things are starting to go in the right direction now. The algorithm is actually beginning to promote my videos. I think it's just a matter of perseverance with YouTube. You just have to keep showing up, as they say, isn't that it? So that's it. Thanks again for those new people who followed, well, subscribed and liked the videos. I do appreciate that. And I'll keep going. I'll come back with something else. Like I say, steering away from them fast food videos. That food is really not good for you. I'll occasionally do a fast food video, but not so much as I used to. Be getting more stuff like this, which I think is reasonably healthy. That couldn't, not giving you health advice right there. You'd be sick from eating this. That's it. Thanks for watching.